Meghan backs with her natural curly hair to launch new podcast Archetypes. The Duchess is sporting a new look. Royal fans were left surprised this week after new photos of the Duchess of Sussex surfaced online showing her sporting her naturally curly hair. The photos were taken during a Zoom call that Meghan participated in from her Montecito home. And it showed the mother of two looking gorgeous with no makeup on. Also making a surprise appearance was her and Prince Harry's eldest son, Archie, and her mother, Doria Ragland, who lives with the Sussex family. It's not known what the private meeting was about, but many fans have reported that it could be related to her first podcast series, Archetypes. Back in March, the couple's production company, Markle Audio, and Spotify announced that Archetypes would launch this summer. Meghan will host the series that will investigate the labels that try to hold women back. In Uncensored Conversations, the mum of two will speak with historians and experts to uncover the origin of these stereotypes. In a teaser released earlier this year, the Duchess could be heard saying, "This is how we talk about women, the words that raise our girls, and how the media reflects women back to us. But where do these stereotypes come from? And how do they keep showing up and defining our lives?" She also previewed the types of guests who will be featured throughout the season. "This is Archetypes, the podcast where we dissect, explore, and subvert the labels that try to hold women back," she said. "I'll have conversations with women who know all too well how these typecasts shape our narratives. And I'll talk to historians to understand how we even got here in the first place." Archetypes will mark the first podcast series as part of Spotify and Markle Audio's exclusive multi-year partnership. Fans have been waiting over a year for updates on the couple's multi-million deal with Spotify, so will no doubt be looking forward to its summer release. The Duchess of Sussex has announced the launch of her first podcast series with Spotify, Archetypes. The first episode of her podcast, titled The Misconception of Ambition with Serena Williams, launched on Tuesday, and the description reads, "Meghan talks to the one and only Serena Williams about the double standard women face when they are labeled ambitious and the ripple effects this has on other aspects of their lives." This groundbreaking premiere episode also features Dr. Laura Cray, a leading expert on gender in the workplace. The launch comes nearly 2 years after Markle Audio's partnership with Spotify was first announced and Meghan and Prince Harry released their first episode, a holiday special featuring guests such as Elton John and James Corden. Even the couple's son, Archie Harrison, made an adorable appearance. In March this year, the couple's production company and Spotify announced that Archetypes would launch this summer. In this groundbreaking new podcast, Archetypes, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, investigates the labels that try to hold women back. The description of the podcast reads on Spotify, "Meghan will speak with historians and experts to uncover the origin of these stereotypes, and have uncensored conversations with women who know all too well how these typecasts shape our narratives." Meghan's podcast has officially dropped. After Meghan and Prince Harry announced a multi-year partnership between Spotify and their production company Markle Audio in 2020, the first full episode of Archetypes, hosted by the Duchess of Sussex, was released on Tuesday. Her first guest is longtime pal and tennis champion Serena Williams. Meghan opened up the episode by talking about feeling furious as an 11-year-old girl when she saw a Procter & Gamble commercial that advertised its dishwashing soap solely to women. She took action by going on a letter-writing campaign to powerful figures, including then First Lady Hillary Clinton. And it worked. The company changed the language in the commercial. Meghan called the experience an awakening to the millions of ways, big and small, that our society tries to box women in, to hold women back, to tell women who and what they should and can be. I've never lost touch with that reality, and in the last few years, my desire to do something about it has grown. My 11-year-old voice has also gotten a little more confident, maybe a little louder." Meghan and Serena's chat revolved around ambition and how it's a dirty word when it comes to women. "I don't remember ever personally feeling the negative connotation behind the word ambitious until I started dating my now husband," Meghan said. "And apparently ambition is a terrible thing for a woman, that is, according to some. So, since I've felt the negativity behind it, it's really hard to unfeel it. I can't unsee it, either," In the millions of girls and women who make themselves smaller, so much smaller on a regular basis. Before the women get started with their conversation, Prince Harry crashes the interview to say hi to Serena. "I like what you've done with your hair. That's a great vibe," he tells her. You know, if a man is ambitious, am I saying? Am I bringing down society by saying a woman is something different than ambitious? Or what do I think of women that are ambitious? The athlete, 40, said. Often women are definitely put in these different boxes when we are ambitious. Or when we do have goals, or when we reach our goals, it's a negative connotation on how we reach the goals. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.